Good evening. I'm Madison Carmouche. 2 people are dead and 1 person is critically injured after 2 shootings across 2 counties Friday night. Alyssa Williams takes us to the scene with a breakdown of what police say happened.
There are still several questions left unanswered following a deadly shooting that took place in Russell County Friday night. It all started with a call from Pulaski County 911 to Kentucky State Police. They needed help locating a truck driven by 56-year-old Angela Gosser of Russell Springs. More than 20 minutes later, Russell County 911 also called KSP with a deadly shooting that happened on South Kentucky 619. When they arrived, they found Gosser's body and another man with gunshot wounds. While police were at that home, they were also requested for a welfare check on Gosser's sister, who they later found just a few minutes down the road. She was dead inside a car from an apparent gunshot wound. Here's a breakdown as to what police say happened. Police say it was here off Hammond Road that Gosser shot multiple rounds into the passenger side of her sister's car. Her sister was 57-year-old Jennifer Wilson. Wilson died here at the scene. Gosser then arrived here at the home of her brother, 58-year-old Daryl Wilson. KSP says that she actually forced her way into the home, and that's when Wilson and Gosser shot each other. Wilson's injuries were life-threatening, so he was taken to UK hospital, whereas Gosser's injuries were fatal. It's unclear what prompted the shooting, but the situation is being investigated by KSP. In Russell County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT.
It's a mild evening out there right now. We have temperatures generally into the 60s, 68 in Hazard, 66 in Manchester. We are 68 in Harlan, 63 for London, 62 in Williamsburg, 61 for Somerset. We are 65 in Irvine, 67 for Moorhead, and 67 in Prestonsburg right now. So it is a mild night across our area. We look at the rest of tonight, and we'll continue to see some scattered showers out and about as temperatures will be into the low 60s for our overnight lows. We look at the day tomorrow, and we're going to have some scattered showers around early on into the day with a stray shower or storm possible for the afternoon. We'll have temperatures rise up into the low 80s after we start out in the low 60s, again finishing out in the low 80s in the afternoon. So it will be a very warm day across our area. And we look at that weather timeline, and we're talking about those scattered showers again for tonight and also into tomorrow morning. Storms likely for your Monday, scattered storms for Tuesday and Wednesday, and really those scattered storms are going to be a theme over the next several days. I'll break it all down for you coming up.
Saturday's Kentucky Derby in Louisville was a dramatic and thrilling race. It was a photo finish as 3 horses crossed the finish line within a hair of each other. Mystic Dan edged out Sierra Leone and Forever Young. The race at Churchill Downs marked the 150th year for the running of the Roses. The favorite, Fierceness, finished 15th in the 20-horse field. The 3-year-olds competed in what is the first leg of horse racing's Triple Crown race. Thousands across Kentucky came together to watch and celebrate the 150th Kentucky Derby, and folks in Hazard are no different. This evening, the Art Station hosted its 4th annual Kentucky Derby watch party. Members of the community were able to enjoy live music, food, drinks, and had the chance to buy paintings from live artists. And most importantly, people were able to come together and enjoy a Hazard tradition.
It's great to be able to come out here and celebrate with friends, family, and community. I think community is a huge part of joining together and celebrating an event like this that's so specific to Kentucky. We've got people from all different walks of life gathered here today to enjoy this time-honored tradition.
The event was also a fundraiser for the Art Station to help support student artists in the community. Hazard was not the only city to bring a piece of Churchill Downs to their community. People also filled the streets of Kentucky's capital for the 150th Run for the Roses. Frankfort's annual Derby breakfast celebration even came with a few races, though not horse races. Walk Bike Frankfort hosted a tiny bike race, which they called the Pedal for the Posies. The event also showcased local artists and businesses. Those in attendance say the energy surrounding Derby Day is unmatched.
This is my first year experiencing Derby Day. I didn't really know what all the hype was about when I first moved here. Kind of since then, I've been all about the horses and kind of diving into the horse racing culture and community, and it's really just captured me.
Spencer says the Derby festivities have made her move to Kentucky feel more like home. Folks up in Greenup County hosted their own Derby celebration as well. Across the Commonwealth, people use Derby weekend as a time to enjoy each other's company while soaking up the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Some of the fun included the Greenup County Farmers Market, a Derby hat contest, a Derby pie contest, stick horse races, and much more.
It is a thing about Greenup. We want to be known as family friendly. So everything we do is going to be for your kids and for you as a family to come down here and enjoy it. We have the music going, we've got contests. If it clears up, we plan to have some coloring contests. They've got sidewalk chalk contests, they've got coloring contests.
One person to not be forgotten in all the fun of Derby weekend is the official bugler of Churchill Downs. Steve Buttleman is the lucky man that plays the iconic Derby tune and has been for the past 29 Kentucky Derbies. Buttleman says he practices the bugle daily to make sure he is prepared for the big weekend each year, adding he never takes his position for granted.
About an hour before the race is kind of take a walk and get out of here. And I walk up the turf track, and when I get to the top of the stretch, I turn around and you see all the people having a great time and the twin spires and the sun shining on them. And I just like, God, what did I do to deserve to be the guy?
Buttleman says throughout the day he takes requests from kids to stay sharp. Today was the final day of the Knott County Trail Ride event hosted at Knott County Trails Campground. Despite the on and off showers, participants still felt the event was needed as a way for people to escape from the hardships faced by the community in recent years.
I mean, we really needed this, and I mean, people, they just need the community meeting people and outside and getting people to see this area. You know, I mean, this is a beautiful part of the state, and I mean, it's just and everybody loves each other. It's just really a nice place to live.
The Knott County Trail Ride has been going on since 2007, and officials say they plan for it to continue. The London Laurel County Farmers Market has returned for the warmer season. Between May and October, folks can get fresh produce and handmade items made by people in the community. Secretary and Treasurer Cassie King says they are working with the elderly, women, and children to gain access to fresh foods.
We have 3 different senior voucher programs to give money to low-income seniors so that they can come buy produce, they can come buy baked goods, anything like that, and it's free to them. We also work with WYMT to do a big program with them as well to provide produce for women and children.
You can catch the farmers market each Saturday starting at 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Coming up at 11, we'll take a look at why, even though Americans are making more, their pockets may not be feeling like it.